What was that like to make your Bulls debut and to as a team play that impressively, that many assists, that many turnovers?
It was a lot of fun. It was the first time we got to go against somebody else other than ourselves and kind of, test it out for the first time. And I think we showed the things that we could do, and we got to, watch the film and obviously see what we got to improve. But I think today was a good start.
Hey, Lonzo, how quickly or how fast do you understand where guys like the ball, how to ease, the burden of them trying to get to that spot instead of you just passing them to that spot? Is that something that comes quickly for you? Or do you watch film, talk to guys? I mean, what's that process like?
Yeah, I think just, guarding a lot of guys first and foremost, like, Demar and Zach. And then we have a lot of smart players on this team, a lot of unselfish guys and people that are going to run. And when you have all that, put in one, it doesn't make my job too hard.
Also, Billy talked a lot about how this is an unselfish team when it comes to passing. We really saw that tonight. What is it about this group that makes you all like that?
I just think that we know we have a lot of talent, and there's only one basketball out there, and we understand that. And it's all about getting the best shot, and I think everybody, gets that 1 through 15, and we showed that tonight.
And defensively, you guys got a lot of steals, deflections, block shots. Billy just talked about the length on this team. Do you feel like what you all showed tonight in terms of the steals and the deflections can be a night in and night out thing for you all?
Yeah, I think that should be a focus for us, just because of the guys that we have on this team. Whenever we can get out and transition, like we did tonight, we're going to put ourselves in a good position to win. And like you said, we got a lot of similar, size guys on the court, pretty much all the time. So we can switch a lot of things and get into the ball.
And one more for me. The lineup you had at the end of the second quarter with Caruso in there with the starters, I think you all ended a 22-11 run, opened a 21-point halftime lead. What do you like about that group?
I think that started on defense. We started getting to the ball more, getting those deflections you were talking about. And then, most of the points that we got were in transition. We wasn't even running no half-court sets. So anytime we can do that, it's usually going to work to our favor.
Did anything surprise you about your team tonight?
No, just from the first, 2 weeks that we've been together, I've kind of seen, this coming. And like I said, I think it was fun for all of us to get out there for the first time, especially in front of the fans and stuff. That was cool. And, just build on it on Friday.
Did you thank Zach for giving you the easy layup after he was the dunk?
Yeah, I wanted to see some, but, he's going to save it for the season, I guess.
I know it's just a preseason game, but did you have a moment where you said, like, Bulls debut, United Center, that kind of thing? Did you?
No, not really. I think it's going to hit probably that first game. But I was happy to be here. The energy was great tonight. A lot of people came out just for a preseason game, and we appreciate them for that.
Yeah, again, we don't want to overreact to one preseason game, but there were a ton of highlight reel plays. You had the lobs and Demar, the reverse dunk, and Caruso had some no-look passes. Did you kind of feel that energy building while you guys were playing out there?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, a lot of credit goes out to the fans. They came out and showed us support, and, we're going to try to put a show on for them every time. Thank you.
What's it like to play with Lonzo Ball?
It's amazing. A hell of a player, talent, IQ. It's fun, man. He makes it easy, and what's even better about it is he has the greatest, most humbling demeanor towards him too, but it's definitely fun playing with him.
Is that kind of unselfishness contagious?
Most definitely. When you got a point guard, that magnitude with that IQ that's unselfish as he is, he make the game easier and he make it fun and becomes contagious. You've seen the way we move the ball tonight. It's been like that all through training camp, and we expect it to keep getting better.
Well, I know it's just preseason. You guys got a long way to go, but to come out and have your first performance look like that, execute the way you guys have been trying to. What does that mean for you guys? What does that do for this team?
It's big, but we got a hell of a long way to go. We can't be satisfied with this. Every single we can't take nothing for granted. It's going to be tough. It's going to be days when things go great. It's all about when things go bad, how we bounce back and how we get through those things. Because everything's not going to be easy. We got to keep building on it. We can't be satisfied with anything. Every single practice, every single game. No matter the outcome, keep getting better.
How would you evaluate the chemistry first time in a game setting with these new guys?
It was fun. Obviously you see the chemistry. There's no selfish bone out there. When you have that element with that level of talent, it goes a long way. And you seen it tonight. It was nothing but us just having fun. Not worrying about making mistakes, just going out there, having fun, trying to make it easy on one another.
Did you have a favorite play from tonight? There was a lot of highlights.
Yeah, probably the one Zach missed. Yeah, that was one of my favorite ones.
What did he say? What was his
He
excuse?
said the ball slipped, so he said he was trying to freak it, but the freak didn't happen. So
Hey, Demar, how do you guys make sure that, because Lonzo is so unselfish and Vooch is very unselfish, that you guys don't overpass and you don't pass up good shots for just being unselfish?
that's what preseason for. To get that feel, get that understanding. Understand when we in certain situations, if we overpassing, if we doing too much, understanding what guys like to get the ball, Vooch like to get the ball in his sweet spots. Just understanding that and getting more of a rhythm with that, it'll get better for sure.
What was your impression of you guys' defense tonight?
We was scrambling. We was just all over the place. We made an emphasis this week. Nothing's going to be perfect, but we got to have one another back. And that was big that we were out there. We scrambled. We try to help each other out. We try to, cause a little havoc and just be all over the place, and we did that.
Speaking of Demar, you guys got some smaller guys guarding post players. We saw that a lot tonight. You, Lonzo, a couple other guys were guarding Markkinen and Mobley.
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna have to do to be effective when you're mismatched with bigger guys inside?
We still missing key players too. One, we definitely got to get back healthy, get Pat back, get Tony back. Who else we missing? Derek back, Marco. We missing some big bodies that definitely would have been out there to help us. But when we are small, we got to work together. We got to be all over the place like we was tonight.
It's just a preseason game, and you've switched teams before, but anything special or different tonight? First time Bulls came in a United Center.
Just me being on another team last 3 years, taught me a lot as a player, as a person, as a man, the maturity, and just understanding. The more years you get in this thing, you start to realize you really got to enjoy it, because it go by so fast. It's just crazy me looking up every single day, like I'm going into my 13th year. It's an honor just to make it that far to play in the league. Not to try to age myself, but you just at a point now where you just got to enjoy everything that comes with it. I think at this point in my career in my life, it's just enjoying it. Because you only get to do this for so long.
Lonzo Ball.
It's great. We've had some good chemistry in practice, and to come out here and play with pace, have him get the ball off the rim and run. It's good. It fits our games pretty well, I think.
Billy talked about he's the kind of player that players like to play with.
Yeah.
Do you feel that already?
Yeah, he gets the ball out of his hands so fast. Such a high IQ guy. I think we're all on the right mindset going out here, playing hard, setting the tone from the beginning. So it's been a treat to play with.
Zach, did this one feel different? I know you had some time to play with them in practice, but in a game setting, did it feel different with the new group?
Yeah, it felt good to go out here and play against somebody else, work on our stuff and see how well we were fitting together. And we played good. We obviously had some mistakes in first preseason game, but to go out here and start it off the right way, play that way, and then hopefully tomorrow we get to work again. So it's been good.
What were you more impressed with, the offense, the way you guys moved the ball, shared it, or the defense, the way you guys got steals, deflections, blocks, helped each other?
Defensively, and I think that's what we got to set the tones defensively. Each and every game start out physical. We got a bunch of athletes and a bunch of guys who can play multiple positions or guard multiple positions. So, we don't have to watch each other's back, but we play physical like that, we're gonna be all right.
And can you explain this number to me when Caruso hit DeRozan for the reverse?
I think he's just saying he got eyes everywhere. Caruso had a bunch of outstanding passes tonight. So I didn't know how good of a passer he was. He can really pass, I think.
You had those back-to-back highlight reel dunks, and then you had one that kind of got away. You had a little bit of fun with what happened on that last.
I had a little blown tire, man. I had too much time to think about what dunk I was doing. I got caught, and I just wanted to get Lonzo a rebound and an assist at the end of that. So that was my mindset.
You were laughing about it.
Yeah, we both were. Trust me.
Zach, you brought up the defense and the physicality of the defense, and one of the things Billy was talking about, that you guys aren't the tallest team. Is there something to be said about a bunch of athletes playing defense and not like when you think of Miami's defense, those guys are going to be physical.
Yeah.
That's just their makeup.
Yeah.
But is there something to be said about a defense that could just be athletic as far as tipping the ball, making life difficult, where you
Yeah.
maybe don't have that physicality?
I mean, we want to be physical, and we have to have some type of physicality, but that's not our makeup. We are a bunch of athletes though, and we don't watch each other's backs. We don't try to get out in transition. We want to play with that style of play. So defensively, we're really good. Javante was incredible today. And, him with his athleticism and the way he brings energy into the game was great. And then obviously Zoe, Caruso, me, Demar, all we're all watching each other's backs out there trying to fly around. So hopefully that could be our MO, but we will have to help each other out because we are a little bit smaller and gain rebound.
Zach, you were paired with Vooch for much of the night. Do you feel like that is just a continuation of which the chemistry you all had last year?
Yeah, no, I mean, me and Vooch have the almost the longest tenure on the team right now. So it's kind of crazy, but it was me and Vooch played well with each other at the end of last year. And us in two-man game, they don't have to make a choice, and we're both willing passers and unselfish guys. So I think for us to be in that position playing off each other is good for us.
Will that help you all when Billy staggers the way he's doing it with you and Vooch playing together, and maybe Demar and Lonzo playing together a little bit more, not having so many guards in there together?
I mean, we're probably going to go through preseason and find those rotations. Obviously, have one of us on the court, at all times. I feel like, but we got so many options and so many guys that can handle the ball and create for themselves. To stagger that and have multiple guys on the team that you can go to is going to be good for us.
And then, I'm sorry, Billy talked about how you don't have to generate points anymore, and that's a little different.
Yeah.
What is the difference for you, and how do you adjust to that?
I mean, it's just getting easier shots. Obviously, if I need to, get the ball and take over, if I get hot, obviously I think those guys are going to go to me. But we're playing free basketball right now, getting up and out and down the floor. And, for me to be able to play off the ball, get cuts, get easy shots, get easy spot ups. It's something I haven't had, for a while. Coming out in the third quarter, DeMar played, on the ball, and I was able to get a bunch of spot up shots and just get in a rhythm really easy. So, I'm excited for that.
When is the last time you done something like that? Looking at some of staying off the ball and stuff with Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota, just in a different role. Obviously, when I was in Minnesota, me, Wiggs, and Cal were all young, trying to establish ourselves. So I think now with this group, where we're all established and we know who we are, and we have a much better basketball IQ than when we were in our first 2 years, obviously. So it's been a lot of fun, and continuing to play with these guys and practice, us getting to know each other. I think it'll be good.
When you say better basketball IQ, is there any play that sticks out that you saw that tonight specifically? More than others, I'm saying.
I mean, we've been playing this way in practice, so it looks like this. It was good to go against different teams, but just guys cutting, helping on defense. Coming over from baseline and doubling down and gang rebounding, like AC going through the lane, pump fake and throwing it to the corner. We have a bunch of guys that know how to play and see the open passes. So it's been good to go out there and play with guys like that.
Zach, when you left the game in, I think it was the third quarter, you looked really intense and charged up and happy with what you had done. Is that the kind of intensity we're going to be seeing for the rest of the season?
I mean, I want to, take charge on that and make sure that we're coming out each and every game prepared. And, these games matter, preseason or not. We need to get ready and play. And, I think that's something that I do well, is try to lead by example when I go out here. I play my heart out, and that's just the way our MO should be.